When we were doling out how we were going to announce it, it was supposed to be like boy, girl, and it was supposed to be like Larry, Bill. But suddenly it came out to be Larry. I went and had a memory test, and I was all ready to say, oh yeah, they give you the 5 words, and you say, you just work hard to remember. Church is the first one they give you. But this lady says to me, I don't like it. You laughed when you came in. Ponder that. I mean, she's going to declare you insane and you laugh about it. Well, isn't that why they used to lock us up? I don't know what I'm talking about. And I can assure you the Diet Coke has nothing to do with it. So anyway, now, our next performer, Judy, I'm going to mispronounce this, Schavrien? Yeah, like Schavrien? Yeah, Schavrien. Judy is both a poet and a painter, with over 15 prizes in the arts, including a nomination for Oakland Artist of the Year. Her books, available on Amazon, I mean, really, include her Everything Voluptuous, the love songs. Although she remembers hearing the song I Enjoy Being a Girl from Flower Drum Song, she states that she would rather be singing I Enjoy Being a Dyke. I'll have to look that one up too. But anyway, today she will read 2 poems for us, Eclipse and How the Memories Open Out.
So I have been laughing, and it's so marvelously upbeat. And then we had Rogers and Hart, Lorenz Hart, he was gay. Not Rogers, not Hammerstein, but Hart. I know all those lyrics, all of them. Even Johnny One Note, the song you might not have recognized. Right, Johnny One Note. But I decided today to read a poem that's a little more downbeat. At least the first poem. It's called Eclipse. And both poems are about people I love dearly. And the first one is about someone I love dearly. And I want to make sure are you hearing me all the way over there? Is that better, what I just did? Yes. Okay. Yes, the first one is about a poem for Marianne Carmichael in Amsterdam. And I wrote it when I stood outside here at 2010, and we all watched the eclipse in 2010. So I know that we've had the experience of losing someone we dearly love. And I'm going to give a little explanation of the poem, because sometimes poems are a bit hard to listen to, and this one is very condensed. The explanation is, she's dying over there in Amsterdam. I'm watching the eclipse. I am not resigned. I am resigned. The poem makes that progress. And it's rather like haiku. There's a lot of space running through it and outdoor events. There is no similes and no metaphors. And that's true of haiku also, just moments of experience that seem like parallels to something human. Eclipse. 1. Through frozen branches, the bright moon slowly darkens. Must it be so? Dreaming across the ocean as the moon and our last embrace fade piecemeal. Even in Amsterdam, hearing her voice, I longed for Amsterdam. 2. The sparrow alights and a bare branch gives way. I am not resigned. losing both the friend and the city I love. How dare she? Woke up this morning, mote in my eye, tearing and tearing. 3. At Fun and Mate, we called her Monkey Face. This no longer makes her laugh. Should have kept up my Dutch. On the phone, first time ever, too tired for English. She's doing it her way, full of grace and laughter, but now less laughter. 4. And when you're gone, I'll refrain from what you call my Jewish opera. No wailing, no railing and rending of garments, but a true savoir-faire. Even the sweet moon herself fades after all, utterly to black. For your sake, dearest, I'll bow my head to it. These things happen. So that was my poem for Mariana, and she was Amsterdam itself with a kind of French polish on it, very witty and light. All right, here we go. Now this is for someone else. This is for Corinne Cushing. It's from a whole cycle I wrote to Corinne in my 20s and early 30s. The cycle was called Corinne and the Constellations. She was a musicologist. She's all music, but also she loved physics and astronomy. So it was Corinne and the Constellations. The wonderful part of this story is that Facebook, terrible, horrible owners of Facebook, but nevertheless, who recently caved, of course, along with the other tech bros, but nevertheless, Facebook brought us back together, and we speak almost every day, and she's in the Midwest, I'm here, but the whole relationship is just a lovely, deep friendship now. But here's what it was when she was moving away from where we were. How the memories open out. If I could thread through the eyes of my many memories to emerge again on your dark blue couch near your blue-bloused body, in the empty green of a night in the suburbs, where you no longer live and no longer breathe, to Ray Charles, remembering Georgia, Georgia. If I could find the right thread through the eye of my memory, right on the sleekest, silkiest hue of it, back again, raw from the black wing, red from the long drive, warming at long last to your gold body. If I could climb through that eye to emerge where the green, unpleading spaces are falling away, and the full-voiced choir of Schoenberg's dream in Jacob's letter throbs as we kiss, still listening, throbbing again its pyramid toward heaven. Then I would twist through that aching black gap in memory, plunge through an anti-universe of memory, to emerge again in the night by the lakeside, simply embracing you, simply embraced, right now, this instant. Oh, darling, oh, my darling, I would.